YouTube, how are you doing? And welcome back to Phasmophobia. Today, we are gonna do something that I feel like the devs should add to the game. With the changes to the custom difficulty, we now have a huge penalty. Even though it changed recently from 80 to 60%, so now you earn 40% instead of the 100% you used to before this update, it is still a pretty big nerf, especially if you only make small changes or if you do legitimate, difficult, good challenges. So I think what they should do and what they should add in another update very soon is that they should add additional challenge difficulties where you could do something like a no sanity challenge that is made by the devs, so you can't change any of the settings, but you still get a huge payout. And in this video, we're gonna do my favorite version of a challenge. We're gonna do the no evidence challenge. I think the devs could do a great job adding a curated no evidence challenge to the game because it is a really fun and challenging difficulty that should be fairly rewarded. So I'm gonna set it up and then we're gonna hop into the game. I hope you join us. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But let's not waste any more time. Let's hop into the game. Let's go. So there you go. This is nightmare mode with 0 evidence given, and look at that reward, a 7.3 reward, which I think is a pretty fair reward for doing a challenge like this, because it is significantly harder than playing the game even on nightmare mode. Nightmare mode is a lot easier than doing a no evidence challenge, but the game is still like completely balanced even on no evidence. So let's hop in the game. Let's do it. Alrighty, we got Nelly Brock. So this challenge puts literally everything you've learned to the test. You need to know all the ins and outs of all the ghosts to be able to do this challenge properly. And what I absolutely love about Phasmo is that it's actually balanced around this challenge, especially with the recent changes to Obake and Goryo. So I haven't done a no evidence since they did those changes. So I'm very excited to maybe find an Obake and figuring out using its brand new hidden ability. Now, why did I grab an EMF, you might say? That's because we are using the custom difficulty, obviously, to turn down the my game is frozen, to turn down the evidence amount that we get to literally 0. So even though we're carrying around an EMF, we won't be getting any EMF or EMF 5, even if the ghost is an EMF 5 ghost. It's hiding all the evidence no matter what. The only exception every time is gonna be, oh, it threw something. The only exception every time is gonna be the mimic, which will still show orbs. So that would be a really easy one. Was that upstairs? It sounded like there was like a fork that it threw around. Yeah, I would love to see this added as an option to the game, and I think that that would instantly. Right there. Throwing stuff around here. The twins? Wait, whoa. Excuse me. That might be twins. Let's check the screen. That would instantly make people less upset about this. Now, they also know still that even with the 60%, it is not the final version of the custom difficulty nerf. What I personally would love to see, that does not seem like it. Maybe, was definitely a lot of stuff happening. Let's grab a video cam to check for that, and grab salt and a motion sensor to figure out if it's the new Wraith or not. It's always so fun to have the game be changed slightly, so you have to use different tactics. I will do another full ghost guide, but this is kind of like a practical exam, like to see if you're ready for the final exam of the full ghost guide. I think a lot of you guys know a lot about the game, because when I did the poll about what difficulty do you guys play on, you guys mostly play on professional mode, which when you look at the general population of Phasmo, most people actually play on intermediate. So you guys are playing on significantly higher difficulty than what most people play on. Can you give us a sign? Oh, throwing stuff behind me. I'll take a photo of that. Let's see if we can get a perfect game while we're at it. It's the EMF 3 from that. Just making sure. The EMF is really useful to figure out where the ghost is. I should also turn on some lights. All right, ghost, what are you feeling like? So first of all, we can rule out quite a lot of ghosts using hunts and stuff like that, but you can also just kind of feel for the ghost, see what's happening. I think our cursed possession is going to be a music box. Or did I... Oh, I don't think we saw it, because it wasn't in the basement, right? You always play on nightmare mode. Nightmare mode with the... Yes, it is. With the change to the perfect investigation bonus is actually, like, insane for making money, especially on the big maps. You can make almost $700 playing on Sunny... Or over 700 playing on Sunny Meadows. It's crazy. Can you give us a sign? Which I think that used to be, like, not even 500, so you can earn so much more now. Hello there. Ghost, can you give us a sign? How you doing today? Are you having a good time? Are you a shade, perchance? Perchance we got a shade right here. Which will be a little slow to figure out. I mean, we could just do a hunt. I should first figure out where my hiding spot's gonna be, because you don't want to be caught with your pants down in the middle of a ghost hunt. That'd be a little awkward. What's the goal of this game? The goal is to figure out what ghost you are dealing with. It is a very clever puzzle game. It's a horror puzzle game where, especially on this... Oh my... Not a phantom. I took a photo. Where you have to... That was definitely not phantom. Wait, let me quickly check my sanity. That's very suspicious that it did a ghost event right there. Let me see. You always want to check your sanity if you assumed it was a shade before and you get a ghost event. Check your sanity to see at what sanity the potential shade did the ghost event. If it is... So that could be... But if it is very high, like at 100%, then it can't be a shade, because a shade actually cannot do a ghost event at 100% sanity. All right, we almost have all objectives. We just need crucifix, so let's bring in the crucifix. And it's not stepping in the salt, by the way, which is kind of suspicious. You know what? I'm gonna just bring one crucifix, and then we're gonna bring a paramite, because paramite is useful for a lot of ghosts. I even recently figured out a mimic with a paramite. We got the banshee scream on the paramite. Oh, there you go. We hear footsteps. It is not a wraith. If you ever see footsteps in the salt now, you can instantly say that it is not a wraith, because they can't do that anymore. Also, you can place the crucifix. I mean, many people have already seen this, but it's a very neat feature where you can see the range now, so you can get more used to what the range of the crucifix is. However, you can't place them on top of objects like this, which I think is a little bit of a shame. Probably change that. All right, so far so good. Can you give us a sign, Ghost? How you feeling today? You having a great time? I could trigger a hunt now. Why is the light so weird on the ground? Can you show yourself? In VR, you can't see the range. Oh, that's a shame. Oh. Well then, that's a little suspicious, Mrs. Mayor, potentially. Still though, it's kind of throwing these, it kind of feels like the twins. Because I hear these throws that are very close together. It might be the twins. So you know what? It's hunting time. It's hunting time. We're just gonna quickly trigger a hunt. We should be, what sanity are we at? Let's check that before we do anything stupid. Because I think we're pretty low. That was a normal ghost event, and we were close enough to the ghost that we probably should have lost sanity. Because, oh, that is, again, so close, but not to interaction. We're at 60% already. Now we're here, we might as well take this. Because it can definitely, why do I think that this should be a difficulty? There is definitely situations where you can figure the ghost out immediately. Oh, not an Oni based on that ghost event right there. I love knowing those tricks where you can just like instantly rule out a ghost based on something that happened. Obviously, you will sometimes have a run where you immediately figure out that it is a Dio, and then you can just leave the game and get a huge payout. However, that's the same case on the normal game. So, and it's significantly harder. So I still feel like it is an absolutely this could be like an official game mode, and it would also really show like new players, wait, you can actually do that? That's crazy. This game is so well designed. You can beat the game using none of the evidence items to figure out the ghost. That's crazy to me. Like super fun. Here we go. Oh boy, here we go. Wait, did I even have a hiding spot? Am I gonna die here? Let's listen. Normal speed. I need you to leave. He's walking away. Go! Alright, follow me, ghost! Okay, no Jinn? Oh god, this is a problem. Oh god, this is a problem. Do I have a hiding spot? We have this one, right? Not a yokai, probably? Yes, we do. Okay, perfect. We can rule out a lot of ghosts here. Hey there, ghost! Stupid! You're going down to the basement? Alrighty. So, I don't think that was the twins. Didn't sound like it. It wasn't a jinx because it didn't speed up. Also, it's doing another ghost event. I didn't see the Obake shapeshift either, but we didn't spend too much time with the ghost. Also, it broke the light in my favorite room to check for Obake shapeshifting, so that's kind of a shame. It isn't a Revenant. Obviously, it's not a Raichu. It's not a Hantu. It's not a Moro. It's not a Dio. It's not a... It could be... it's not a Mimic because we didn't see orbs. It's very loud, so it's not a Myling. It's not a Wraith because it stepped into the salt. Poltergeist. Let's do some... Oh, God. Wait, whoa, it's right here. Oh, no. Can we check for Obake? I don't have a smudge stick, so this is kind of a bad idea. You know, you could do this. Wait, it might be Obake? Wait, was it just small ghost hair for a second? You could... Wait. Because I thought the blinks were... Wait. Did it change? Wait a minute. This is gonna be our first time ever. I think we can do this. I think we can... I don't think Obake actually, now that I see it. Holy shit, that was kind of scary. It's throwing a lot. She bald? No, she's bald? Question mark? No. Let's grab a smudge. I don't think it's an Obake, but we might need another hunt to figure it out. That's so fun that you can now do that. So probably not Obake, but who knows, maybe. I think I'm gonna boop my sanity. You know what? So with 2 pills, right? We're playing on nightmare mode, so our pills heal 25. So with 3 pills, we're gonna be at 75. So if we drop our sanity a tiny bit, we can then be in 60% range, because I'm a little suspicious of Mare here. It broke those lights after all. It might be a Mare. Which we're definitely down to the ghost where you have to really grind your, like, brain muscles to figure out what ghost it is. Like, there's a lot of ghosts where you could go like, oh, instantly it's the twins, or it's a Dio, or something like that. But here we gotta think. You gotta use our brain. Not a demon. I mean, we didn't use smudge sticks yet. Let's grab smudge sticks, actually. We can figure that out. Spirit as well. Don't munch the pill anymore. Yeah, we throw them on the ground now. And the weirdest part is that there's still pills in there. You see them? There's still pills in the bottles when you throw them on the ground. Doesn't make any sense. Let's grab this. Grab more smudge sticks. I think that's already it. Then we just hold the rest. Candles for Onryo. Very true. We grab this one candle and let it be blown out 3 times and see if it starts. Did it use the crucifix? It did not use the crucifix. But I don't know if the ghost is here, right? So we need to check that first. Let's grab the candle, though. My favorite part was eating the bottle. Plastic is yummy. Yum, yum. Placing 3 candles is easier, but you can mess it up. Because sometimes, when you place multiple candles, it can, like, blow them out at the same time, and then it doesn't apply the... There's, like, a weird event where it blows 2 candles out for the price of 1, and then it, like, bypasses the Onryo thing. At least, like, the Onryo can be really weird. So just doing 1 candle is, like, a lot safer. Because you are, like, actively seeing how much it blows it out and stuff like that. I mean, you could bring in 3 candles. It's if you have the inventory space. But I didn't have enough. Alright, it's not here anymore? Oh, it's definitely there. Okay, so let's put our stuff in there. So this is gonna be our looping place. Oh, yep, you're still walking around here. Let's put that on top of... Oh, I can't place it here? I can't throw this on the ground either. Alright, I guess I'm placing it here. Yeah, then I... Alright, well, fuck me then. There you go. Throw. You give us a sign? Why not Goryo? Yeah, it's definitely not leaving this ghost room. Maybe it is a Goryo after all. Also, another... That is actually good, bad, question mark, maybe. Let's grab a candle. That might make me too low sanity. I hope I'm still above 50. Let's find out. Because we want to see if this is an early hunting ghost, although it is kind of a crazy one, for sure. Okay, we are in perfect range, actually. So let's grab a candle, and then hold it in our hands so we don't drop any sanity. And then we see, this is one crazy ghost. I don't think that should have dropped my sanity, but let's check. Clawhammer, thank you for the gifts. This is fun. I love when you get these absolute insane ghosts during these challenge runs. I should also light my candle. There you go. See, this is why it's not easy. This is why making this an official challenge should totally be done, in my opinion. Same thing with the no sanity one. I think no sanity is also just a very good, well-crafted challenge that could totally be an official game mode. Because they originally said... Oh, no, 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 don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. What the fuck, man? This ghost is nuts. They officially said, or first they said, yeah, custom difficulty is gonna allow you to do all of that stuff. Okay, they blow out my candle. But now with the nerf, it's not as applicable anymore, right? Because now, whenever you want to do these things, you make less than a normal professional game, so I don't really feel like that's a fair argument anymore. So that's why I'd want to see them make these official game modes instead. Yeah, I'm kind of... Mare is possible. Oh, wait, why don't we turn off all the lights to see if it is a mare? No more lights. I'll be a little scared, though. Can you give us a sign? Show yourself. Yeah, we got 2 candle blowouts, potentially. Hopefully it blew out the other one, too. So now if it blows out a candle... Don't touch me. This is... like 10 ghost events already, man. And all over the place. So if you don't know, you only lose sanity when you go close to the ghost when it does a ghost event. That's a lot of singing ghost events, by the way. Maybe. Can you give us a sign? This might be a banshee. A lot of singing happening. Can you show yourself? Can you do something? Can you give us a sign? She has a beautiful voice. Yeah, for a raspy old grandma. Sounds kind of nice. Did we find the bone? I don't know if we have found it. Did not find the bone yet. I think she's in here. Gonna light this one. Blow that out and use the crucifix. No, 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 no. No! My sanity! Shit. So it didn't hunt at all when I was above 60 or above 50. That is very suspicious. I think my sanity is gonna be low now. Let's see how low it is. Dang it, it's 45. All right, that's okay though. Let's get the crucifix to be used. I got sniped. We gotta hold the parammic now. Hey, Pseudopop, what's up? Let's turn on lights now. Maybe. Oh no. Well, immediately hunted. Jesus Christ. It has kind of felt like it did. Look for Obake. Look for Obake. I don't think this is a poltergeist. I think we can rule out poltergeist. Maybe? Actually? You're just going kind of crazy on the items. It's definitely not Obake. Definitely not. Oh god. Actually might be a poltergeist. Oh no. Stop it. Because it is throwing a lot of stuff. I think next hunt I'm gonna smudge it. This is a true ghost hunt. Like, when you play the game for over 2,000 hours, the only way for me to really be challenged anymore is to play like this. Or to do crazy other challenges. But in order to get challenged by the true game still, because you can't really be challenged when you play, like, on Nightmare or on Professional, because at a certain point, I mean, there's some combinations, like, where Yurei and Banshee, like, or, like, where it could be a little tricky, but... It's like those games are very far. What the hell? Right. You are being kind of crazy. I'm not. It's singing ghost events once again. You know what? Stop your thing, and then I'm gonna smudge you. Okay, smudge. So at 2015 here, I smudged. Now we can figure out. Look at that beautiful new smudge. We can figure out if it is a spirit or a demon. Based on the hunting, and we should also really start holding a paramic. Hold a paramic and make a power of polter, so we can see if it is a poltergeist. Because it'll go crazy on the items. Some of the items are still in place though. Usually you figure out a poltergeist right quick. Like, when you see it... I've been baited a lot by thinking other ghosts have been poltergeists recently. Because it is obvious. Also, it's not an Onryo, right? Because it has blown out enough candles for it to have to attack at this point. But it didn't attack. Because it blew out another candle right there, I think. Probably not an Onryo. So yeah, we got a big pile of stuff. Oh, look at those doggies. Look at the doggies. So cute. With this, we will easily see if it's a poltergeist or not during a hunt. I think during a hunt is now the much more reliable way to tell. All right, you're still in there. You're still here. Okay, so to get it to stop hunting, it's probably not a demon because it didn't hunt early. Can you give us a sign? Talk to me. Scream. You are such a banshee. Are you a banshee? What? You hate me. So a normal ghost could start hunting in like... What the fuck, man? Oh, it blew out the candles. This is nuts. You can... So the banshee has an ability where you... where it'll sing more often. During ghost events, which I think we've been seeing here, but it hasn't talked at all on the paramic yet. Can you talk to me? Please. Give us a sign. It's also not hunting though, and it's been like 2 minutes now. It's actually really suspicious. Wait a minute. Is this a fucking spirit after all this? What? It can still hunt and then be not a spirit. Wait a minute. Come on, hunt. I should be 0% sanity after all those ghost events. And it's also throwing a lot of stuff, and it just blew out another, unless it's an Onryo. But we need to keep that in mind. It could be an Onryo being stopped by the candles, or it could be using, no, it hasn't used a crucifix. I think it's actually, is it a spirit? Are we being baited? Because it is in 15 seconds, it's the spirit timer is over. And it's not hunted for 3 minutes. That is very suspicious. What are my video settings? I made I made a video today, all about my video settings. If you want to check it out on YouTube, all about making the game look pretty. Crucifix use? Nope. I think it's actually potentially. This is strange, because it's over now. Another ghost event. Jesus Christ. Alright, ghost. Are you gonna use that crucifix? This is really weird. It's just a shy ghost all of a sudden? What are you doing? This ghost changed from being incredibly aggressive. I mean, it's still aggressive, but in like the investigation part, it's aggressive. Because it is roaming, right? Is this still the... I'm just gonna drop my paramic right now, which could be scary, but I want to see if it has changed ghost room. Because I don't think it has changed ghost room. I don't think it has ever changed to ghost room. It could still be a, I need to grab this fucking key. It could still be a Goryo technically as well. The table is a mess. Yeah, I made a mess on purpose. Okay, stop it. Gonna grab the cog, put it over here. My collection. Yeah, this is actually like, there's so many ghosts are still on the table. Can you please whisper to us? Blew off the... Alrighty. I respect these ghosts. These crazy ones. The more aggressive ghosts are always fun. Alright, could you give us a sign? Touching things in there. Could you please come out of that room? It's really weird that it hasn't hunted. Am I like secretly gaining oh, never mind then. Alright, is it a poltergeist, yes or no? Follow me! Okay, it is not a poltergeist. I think we can say that with 99% certainty. I got stuck on the fucking corner! Oh my god, I almost died. Woo! Jesus Christmas. That's why you always hold the smudge stick. Okay, so not a poltergeist, almost certainly. Did it use the crucifix? It did use the crucifix. Nice. It's definitely not a shade based on this many ghost events. That would be ludicrous. I will be just like, what can I do? It's probably not a demon, given that we did not get a smudge or did not get a hunt for so long. Yokai seems unlikely because it found me earlier. We haven't seen a single Yurei ability, and it hasn't hunted like an Onryo at all. So we are down to these ghosts. It could still be a spirit. I smudged somewhere during this hunt. Let's keep these candles, the lights on, keep the candles lit. Maybe it is a spirit. If it's not gonna hunt for another... Oh, it used the crucifix twice. Maybe then. Oh. Was that? I'm gonna get the crucifix out of here. Now I'm not sure. Put this here. Hold the paramic. You really gotta talk to me. I'm starting to think you're a freaking... I don't think it's Onryo. I'm starting to think you're a banshee. By the fact that you don't want to scream. You don't want to talk to me. You don't want to give me any indication. Oh, turn off the breaker! Not a djinn, but we already knew that. Oh, you can tell. Alright, give us a sign. Yeah, we truly have, basically, we're like doing an investigation on every single ghost type right now. Slowly ruling them out one by one. I mean, I need to open these doors. You know what I gotta do? I gotta put this the doors at a slight angle so that if it's a Yurei, it could both close and open the doors forcefully, because there's currently, I'm pretty sure it's a bug, because it didn't used to be the case. There's a, like, the Yurei can also open the doors forcefully when it does its ability instead of just closing it. Another ghost event. Who's surprised? Not me. Well, thank you for the 5 months. It's really strange that it isn't talking. And also, it's not hunting again. It actually might be a damn spirit. After all, I mean, spirits are like the wild card ghosts. Like, I don't know if they did something with that. I don't know if they did something with that behind the scenes, but I truly feel like spirits are like, I don't know. They could be anything. They're like the mimic before the mimic was real. We finally got our first footstep noise. It's crazy. Cooper, thank you for the 5 months. One is making us work. Also, whenever we turn on a light switch, it hasn't turned it off yet. Hasn't done the mare ability yet. Ghost is like all over the place. But to its credit, I think it's a spirit. Oh, was that in time? Wait. Okay, we need to really pay attention to the... It's definitely not the twins, obviously. It's just not throwing enough for the poltergeist, so it can't be a poltergeist. I mean, it's throwing, but definitely not enough. Actually, now it's throwing a lot. But I still don't think this is every half a second, right? Half a second is extremely frequent. Alright, so let's smudge it now. I smudged it at 29 minutes and 6 seconds. Okay, on my timer here. 29 minutes and 6 seconds. Now we pay attention to when it hunts. If it another time doesn't hunt in 3 minutes, I have to go with spirit, even though this ghost could be it could be a banshee, it could be a Yurei, it could be a Goryo, it could be a mare, and I wouldn't be surprised. Like, all of these ghosts wouldn't surprise me. What is kind of surprising right now is that it's not at all like making a single noise on the paramic. I'm pointing it like all over here because the ghost has been in all these rooms. And this should reach the garage as well. Have you heard the scream? Dude, even when I'm that far away, it still comes to us. Is this gonna be my first ever 20+ ghost event game? I think it might be. I think it might be a new record. I think I've never had over 20 ghost events. I'm about to break a freaking... Okay. So it's already been a minute. Let's go. This ghost is freaking crazy. I think it might already be. Can you give us a sign? Give us a scream. Every time you get a whisper on the pair mic, there is a 1 in 3 chance that it's gonna be a banshee scream if the ghost is a banshee. So if you get a lot of whispers, you can tell with reasonable certainty that it is not a banshee. Blowing out candles. Yeah, maybe. I don't think this could be on Rio though. That would be extremely surprising. It can already hunt now. For a little bit. It could have already hunted for 30 seconds, and it still hasn't hunted. Which is... Another whisper. It's looking less and less like a banshee. Oh my god. And the craziest part is that I am far away from the ghost room. Like, that's the ghost room. What if this is the craziest Goryo the world has ever seen? Because the Goryo cannot roam anymore. Oh. The only way the Goryo can roam is by using ghost events now, and like it can like walk a little bit out of the room, but then it has to go back. So this could be the most active, like the most roamy Goryo we'll ever see. Another whisper. I'm inclined to say no banshee at this point. That's good, and it's actually a spirit. It has been another 3 minutes, and the ghost has not hunted. So I'm gonna have to say it is a spirit. Just, that is like the second or third test that has come positive for spirit. At some point, we're just gonna have to go with it. So all of this from a spirit, it has not broken any more lights after that first one, right? So I'm gonna say not that. What is very surprising is that it hasn't roamed at all. So it could be a surprise Goryo, but I'm gonna go with spirit. What a fucking adventure. After that, man. So many ghost events I need to see. I need to see the ghost events. Was it really above 20? And was it a spirit in the first place? It was a spirit. That's how you do it, even when you have to work for it. And that is, again, why I think this should be an official game mode. Because look at this. I would have gotten 415. 415, an extremely reasonable payout. But then I get minus 60%, which is actually much better than it used to be. This would have originally, on the previous nerf, this would have been only 80, 83 or something. So it is better now, but it's still a hugely, like, pathetic payout for what we went through here. We did a 29-minute mission. We got 21 ghost events. That's my new record, I think. 21 ghost events is the most ghost events I have ever seen in a game. That is insane. I think I might have had, I think this is like top 5 for sure. Like, I might have seen like 2 other games with plus 20, but this, like, in this amount of time, that is almost a ghost event per minute for 30 minutes long. That's crazy. So yeah, that was an incredible game. Let's run it back to get another sample of what this official game mode would look like. We're gonna do this one on Willow Street House. Hop in on another one. I mean, it's still $200, right? But compare that to like an actual, like, solid payout, you would make more on playing Nightmare Mode, which is definitely a lot easier than this. Alrighty, we got Joe Taylor, 25% sanity, smudge sticks, and candle. Go in there, first find the ghost room, always your first order of business. What is this official game mode you speak of? I'm saying that they should add no sanity and no evidence as official game modes. I definitely think no evidence. No sanity. Like, we could play a few games on no sanity as well. Let me know. And what other game modes do you think they could add? Because I think those are like the true official. Oh, those are difficult game modes that would still be extremely balanced as well. Oh, hi there. What'd you throw? Gonna take a photo. Make sure you used to have to take the photo of these doors, these wooden doors at the top of the door. Now it's at the door handle again, so don't get yourself confused. Hey, thank you for the 12 months. Okay, wait, is there a breaker here? Don't get yourself confused. The microphone is a cone, yes. It's not like a circle around you. It's in a cone in front of you, but it goes pretty far. On small maps, it'll almost catch everything in front of you. But on big maps, it's a much, like, you can notice that it doesn't reach super far. You can hear slightly further away than the paramic can pick sounds up. So it's less useful than just listening. The paramic is, besides Sunny Meadows, I think Sunny Meadows might be the only map where it's like really useful. But what's kind of nice about the paramic is that they've still left this bug in the game. I'm like, there's no way it's not a bug. There's a bug with the paramic that when a ghost does something, it'll leave like a permanent reading behind for a while, and that reading you can find, which I think if it is an on-purpose change, it's a genius change, but they did never put it in the patch notes, so I'm pretty sure it must be a bug. But I'm very happy it exists because it actually is a fairly balanced way to make the paramic good. Like oh wait, what am I doing? I'm playing no evidence. I mean, I still have to look at this, by the way, for mimic potentially. Hey Duck, thank you for the 300 biddies, and MCB, thank you for the sub. It's a feature. I mean, it's an accidental feature, and I've said it many times to the devs that it's a thing that's in the game, and they've never fixed it, so I guess they've just embraced it as a feature at this point, which I'm glad to see. It doesn't, maybe orbs, maybe not. Don't see orbs. No mimic. You need to double check this a few times, because sometimes the ghost is going to be sneaky. And we also need to, like, pinpoint the ghost room real quick. Oh, it's still touching that door. I think it might be in there, but we need to pinpoint the ghost. That door. Because if it ever roams out of the ghost room into a different room, then we know it's not a Goryo, which is how we can rule that one out. Oh, let's grab this, and much like candle. We could bring a candle, which there's already a candle in this house. I'm gonna do this. What do I think about a ship map? I'd rather have more small house maps than a ship map. About 0 evidence and 0 sanity. I think then we're just going too far. I feel like it should be like a simple game mode with a purpose. Like it should have a single theme, in my opinion. For an official game mode, it should have a theme. Because otherwise, like, I guess you could do like Apocalypse Challenge. Like the 24 times difficulty challenge could be an official difficulty. But it's in here, right? Yeah, okay. It's just throwing in here. Oh, yeah, definitely in here. So if it ever roams out of this room, you know, it blew out the first candle. Here we go, second candle. They're gonna be in on Rio. Check for orbs in here as well. Orbs still. Probably not a mimic. Can you give us a sign? Can you show yourself? Can you do something? Because I have done like every challenge under the sun and not. Oh my god, KJ! Thank you for the 20 gift subs. Thank you. Thank you. Let's put this here. Put some salt in front to rule out Wraith. Oh, well, they instantly ruled out Wraith. Alright then. I have a photo cam. I'm gonna take a photo. And that. You give us a sign. Thank you so much, KJ. Can you show yourself? Stepping more. I need another photo cam. Boathouse map would be awesome. That would be cool. What is my sanity right now? We need to check that too. It could still be like a Thay or something. Who knows? Extremely high sanity still. Smudge stick. Let's take a smudge. Let's take our photo cam, and then we'll take one crucifix just to rule out on Rio. The crucifix randomizer. We did that recently. I definitely want to do more ghost gambling. I want to do ghost gambling Christmas edition, where we're gonna have we're gonna do the Christmas ghosts. Yes, Lord, thank you for the 14 months. JD, thank you for the 13 months. And Fukunaten, thank you for the 12 months. Thank you guys. All right, could you give us a sign? More salt for you. I'll step in it. Bro, was that this? Wasn't this? Did you throw this? Yes. Oh, fuck. Oh. Give us a sign. Turn on that light. It didn't turn it off. Also, it touching doors over here? This one? It might be roaming. Might have roamed. Quick boner check. We didn't get the boner yet, right? Not yet. Truly Marsh, thank you for the 2 months. Here, but we already checked everything else, right? Excuse me. Is it in the bathtub? Oh. Maybe in the garage. Oh, it's walking again. Hey, I don't have a UV, so I can't take that anyway. We got a beautiful hiding spot here, by the way. That's amazing. That's like the best hiding spot almost. I think I've died there one time when someone was being chased when they hit with me. The only time. Besides that, I have always been safe there. I had nothing. Boner's always in the boys' bedroom. Take this photo because you just stepped on it. There you go. You give us a sign. Pictures work. You got it. So for door pictures, you have to take the photo of the place where the fingerprints would show up, even if it's not a fingerprints ghost. But for like footsteps, you just got to take the photo of the footstep. Photos used to be so convoluted. Back in the day, when a ghost threw an object, you had to take the photo of the place where the object used to be instead of where it ended up. It was completely stupid. But then they finally changed it. It took like over a year to change that, where they made it so that the item will, you have to take a photo of the item that the ghost threw, which is so much better. So you no longer have to worry about all that bullshit. Also, it's not a wraith, by the way, obviously. Can you give us a sign? Did not get the ghost photo, right? We could do a music box. It doesn't seem like it's a they, because it would have already hunted probably. Let's hold on to this a little bit. Which pictures are worth more than others? The order of pictures in order of importance is ghost photo. And it is... I forgot the exact bone, because you always want to take the bone photo. I think dirty water and crucifix are higher than bone, right? Or is bone higher? I always forget what bone is. I know that it's ghost, and I'm waiting. The same. They're all the same. Crucifix, bone, and dirty water. You want to take the bone if you can. So crucifix and dirty water are the photos you can repeat multiple times, and they're really good. Also, we need to turn this back on. So those are the dirty water is technically, oh, it's not a jink because you turn off the breaker. It's technically the best repeatable photo, dirty water. And then if you can't do that, you want interactions. And then I think interactions, dots photos, footstep photos, fingerprints photos, all of those other photos are all the exact same amount. So it's literally, you just want to take as many dirty water and crucifix photos as you can, and the rest is all the same. Can you give us a sign? So I think this will be, or it has already been, the third candle. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the third. Can you give us a sign? Did they fix the crucifix multi-photo bug? I'm pretty sure they did, yes. You muted Marsupial, thank you for the 2 months. Can you give us a sign? Not blowing out a lot of candles. It might be a mare because it's like a little shy with all the lights on. Because I mean, the lights have been on this whole time. What does 3 candles mean? So the Onryo has an ability. It has several abilities, but one of them is that as soon as it blows out 3 candles, it'll always trigger a hunt. So that way you can figure out if it doesn't do that, you know it's not an Onryo. You see how this 0.6 is here permanently? That is what I was talking about. It's a 3.5. She? So I can find the room based on something that... Let's go. Please tell me. Yes, nice. Okay, so it's not a phantom either. We got the ghost photo. It hasn't seemed to have roamed out of this room, though. Let me quickly see what my sanity's like. It's doing a shower again. Maybe this is actually a Goryo. Oh. What the hell was that? It just turned off the lights. Dots photos count, yes, but they're extremely difficult to get 3-star, so I would never recommend trying to get a dots photo. It's like not a good idea. Okay, so we are at 60% sanity now. Seems like it's probably not a demon it would have already hunted. Seems like it's probably not a Thay, but we could have a Thay that we already made very old. That could be possible. Let's grab some of these in there. Hasn't done any... Oh, and I have this one. We need to do a... untest now. It might just be an instant Dio or something. At which point you will go like, aha. Aha. You give us a sign? Remember the time I took dots photos without seeing the dots? Wait, what now? Do something. You missed a burrito so much, Sticks. My fiance is insane and tries desperately to get dots photos every time. They're like the same value as interaction photos. Because as soon as you get a 2-star or a 1-star, the value of the photo goes down dramatically. So you really want to try and... Whisper? You really want to try and get 3-star photos. So that's why I recommend against ever trying dots photos, because it's almost impossible. I don't think I've ever had a 3-star dots photo, and I've taken like 15 dots photos over since they came out. Nah, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you. First item is the music box. Okay, I think it is time now for us to go ham. I think it is ham time. We have a hiding spot in the garage, which is really good. Maybe more. Find out. No, it's just we would have already... Didn't we already get a whisper before? Let's just go. Crawling, it's Lisa! It's a Dio! Wait, is it? Wait, is it a? Wait, what? It's a Dio. That's literally what I said! Hey! It's a Dio. She's so cute. Hi there. Now you can actually do a loop against a Dio that's very different from normal ghosts. You can loop around. I shouldn't do this. This is stupid. You can loop around. You can't do it in some maps. This map is a little tricky. But you can loop around the ghost on some maps. You just run circles around it. But yeah, look at that. This is the Dio. Compare that to the new Revenant. It's incredible. Alrighty, well, just like that, the case been blown wide open. Now we know what it is. Drowsy Charlie, thank you for the 3 months. Okay, next round, we're gonna do one more round. We're gonna do an instant hunt to mitigate stuff like this. We're gonna just rule out all the fast ghosts right away. See what's going on. Although I do like starting off slow with a very solid research. It's really fun. I will play Son of the Forest when it comes out. Yes, absolutely. Coming Rev. Because we checked for orbs several times. Yeah, there you go. It was just another... But another... I mean, to be fair here, to be fair, I did not... The bone was another time, was just I couldn't find it. I looked in most of the rooms, but I couldn't find the bone. But still, this would have been a... Obviously, much higher, like $300 payout, if it wasn't for the huge reduction. So that's why I just want to see. Maybe they could round it down. I would be fine with a 7 times reward, maybe even a 6 time reward, but just give it something higher than Nightmare. Give it something higher than Nightmare, because I feel it's definitely obviously much harder than Nightmare, and I just don't really understand why they like. I think this is such a cool addition to the game, because it not only like is fun for people like me who plays it, but it also shows players that don't like really know about YouTube and like all the challenge runs we do. It shows them like, wait, you can do that? You can do a no evidence run, and then you can try it out, and with the knowledge you slowly learn, you can actually figure it out, which is really cool. Right. And then they could have like an additional statistic in the statistics screen where they could go like, how many no evidence runs completed. You could like show off, like it could be like a cool little thing. And then if you complete like 100 no evidence runs, you'll get a new badge that is like no evidence champion or something like that. Like it really opens up the world to a lot of very cool ideas that I would love to see. Like you get like a no evidence professional little badge or something. That would be so cool. Guessing this is... I think that's the one upstairs to that side. That would be really neat. They are gonna do more in-game trophies. I hope they're gonna do retroactively. I hope they're gonna do a golden, silver, and bronze badge trophy, where you can, if you have earned the trophies, you can set yourself a golden like a golden badge. That would be really cool. Okay, so we're just gonna go crazy. As I said, we are about to go insane. We're gonna grab this stuff. We should also grab this, and we're just gonna get a hunt right off the bat. I'm not gonna break the mirror, but I'm gonna almost break it. Also, hi there. Again, fog. No, they're planning something else. Like DK has already said that this is not the final destination for custom mode. Like, it is gonna be... It's gonna be better than what it is right now. Also, I should have really turned on the breaker. This is a bad idea. Bad idea. Please, breaker. Please, breaker. Oh, it's in the garage. Yeah, something like doing small changes, such as the window, like turning on the sanity screen on nightmare mode, shouldn't be like a 60% punishment, right? In my opinion. So there's obviously things that they should change there, but that's not really what I'm talking about here. This is like an additional system. This is like a curated difficulty system where they go like, no evidence is a real difficulty. Like, it could be in a challenge tab or something. Like, I wouldn't put it on the main like selection screen. Maybe like they could, because custom is there too, right? Where you could go to no evidence as an option and then no sanity. I really like the idea of when you beat a certain amount of no evidence challenge, you get a badge. That sounds really cool. Normal speed. Round A, thank you for the 5 months. We do a yokai test? I don't know what I'm doing. This is really stupid. Alright, it's not a yokai. It's a tiny baby. Fudge! Oh god, this could be bad. I smudged it at 52, little over 52. Not already? No, it's still hunting. Okay, we can hide right here. Perfect. Is it? Okay, it stopped. There you go. So 52. Let's just get it to hunt again. I'm gonna grab another smudge. That did not seem to be a special ghost. I should test for Jin though, because I tested for yokai there, and it's probably not a yokai. It could still be a yokai if it's just a little, like a smart yokai. Yeah, we are extremely low sanity right now. With the mirror, you can actually test for sure if it's a Goryo or not. Like if it roams and changes the ghost room, the room on the paramount, or not the paramount, the room on the mirror will change, and then you can say, hey, it's not a Goryo because it did that. Can you give us a sign? Not a Jin? Yeah, but I wasn't close enough. Throwing a ball around. I wasn't far enough, I mean. I wasn't far enough from the Jin to be able to tell if it was a Jin or not. I mean, I could go over here. Say hi to you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, resilient gamer. Can you give us a sign? I know you're in here, you little shit. Hello there. How you doing? You like the light? It's still not hunting. And it's already... It's almost... In 2 seconds, it's been a minute and a half. There's probably not a demon. Oh, there you go. Definitely not a... I'm testing for Obake. It's throwing a lot. Probably smudge. It's probably not Obake. God. It's not a Jin, that's for sure. It's probably not an Obake because it never changed. We're gonna say no Obake, no Thay, no Dio, no Moroi, no Raichu. Because we do have electronic equipment down there, right? Yes, we have the photo cam. But the photo cam on the ground doesn't actually work. Wait a minute, do we? No, no. Ah! No revenants. The Phantom, is the Phantom still broken? I don't know. Because the Phantom, the blinking during the hunt is actually broken. Or was broken. I don't know if that's still the case. Okay, so no, not a Jin. Not an oh, it's fixed? They fixed it? It wasn't in the patch notes? I don't remember. Okay, so they fixed it, so then it wasn't a Phantom. So it wasn't an Oni. It wasn't a Haunter, because it obviously sped up during the hunt. Shouldn't be Yokai. It could be Myling. I might have to do a better test for Myling. It's probably not a Poltergeist. So we're down to, again... Probably not the twins either. We're down. It's also not the spirit because it hunted early. Okay, let's take some pills now and actually start investigating properly. Adley, thank you for the 10 months. We're gonna drain. We're gonna get up to 75 again. 75, and let's take a. This. Oh, well, I guess we can already use the mirror for that. Take a paramic. Paramic. That's Wraith. Yeah, let's... I need to drop some items off up there. We need to check for Orbeez too. Not a Mimic? We haven't checked for Orbeez yet. Is it in there? Yes, it's still in the same room. Also, I did lose a little bit of sanity right there, obviously, for doing that. Turn off the breaker. It's definitely not a Djinn. It'll be orbs. I mean, it could be, but then it would just be a Mimic. Look like it. You give us a... Oh, hi there. Big throw. The mirror is looking like 10 times better. Okay, let's take a photo cam and turn on the breaker, but I'll do that in a little bit. Take a photo cam and the salt test so we can test for a Wraith. Although it didn't roam to us yet, which usually the Wraith will like meet you at the entrance. Wraiths are often around the entrance. We do this, and we bring a photo cam. Filter. That was a big throw, maybe. I didn't do a proper test during that last hunt. It didn't seem like it, though. Okay. Here I am. I got salt for you. Can you step in the salt right away? And I really want my flashlight. I can't see shit right now. There. So no Mimic either, probably. Could be Goryo. Can you give us a sign? Can you talk to me? Oh, turn on the light switch? Wait, did it? Oh, it's stepped in the salt too? Let me turn on the breaker really quick to see if it turned on the light switch, because then we can actually rule out Mare, which would be amazing. Hey, Thorlar, what's up? That hasn't happened so far. Because a Mare cannot turn on light. However, do keep in mind that the Mare can turn on a breaker. That is not Mare specific. Or that is not, like, a Mare will still do that. Okay, this I did. But then any other light? I guess not. Not a Wraith, obviously, because it's up in the salt. What light got switched then? Did it turn it off instead? Maybe it did that. Oh, hi, Bone. Oh, hi, Mark. Can you give us a sign? Maybe it turned it on and off? Yeah, maybe. Okay. Oreo seems possible. Also, shade? Oh, turn off the light. Without anything, just turn it off, just for funsies. Yes, okay. That could be Marish. Bring some items in here. Yeah, Banshee Scream as well, but I want to bring some items in there to see if it's gonna be active more. Because right now it's not really doing a ton. The teddy bear. The laptop. Hey, Cat Miley, what's up? On the... Did not take this photo yet. Oh. In. Can you give us a sign? I love that all the ghosts have, like... that could be... What the hell? That felt like a really crazy hunt. Excuse me? Potentially? What was... The grace period was incredibly short. What the hell? That was not 2 seconds. Why was the grace period so short? Is that a secret part of the early hunting thing? Wait, excuse me? That is weird. But what's my sanity? Because that was like a 1 second grace period, and the grace period should be 2 seconds. Sanity check. My sanity is okay. Never mind. Then it is definitely low enough for any ghost to hunt. Also need EMF reader, and we need a candle. So let's. So swap out this one. Fog is back, yes indeed. And my flashlight. I think that was 2 seconds. I guess it was, but I felt like it was really... Okay, turn back on the breaker. Not a shade! Yes! Not a shade, because it hunted above 35, and the shade cannot do that. Oh boy, this is bad. Wait! Oh. Breaker was already on. I I thought the ghost turned it off just now. But I guess it was the hunt ending. Okay, please don't kill me. Gotta keep that in mind. That would be so easy if one of the ghosts did not turn off the lights after on. This is a pretty good hiding spot, honestly. Like, what ghost is gonna go all the way back here? I mean, after saying that, I'm probably gonna die, but... So it's aggressive. I think it stopped, maybe? Let's run away. Coming out. No killing, please. Yo, wood. Yes, alrighty. You could loop the ghost in the garage. You can do it on some maps. I mean, Willow and Tangle. Look at this. You're still walking in here. Maybe it's a Goryo. Can you give us a sign? Talk to me. Talk to me, baby. Blow out the candle. It's your time to shine. It's on Rio check time. Ah! Holy fuck. Okay. I needed to eat pills. This is not okay. Incredible hiding spot, by the way, here. I haven't died here a single time. For everything's a first, though. Sergeant Monk, thank you for the 5 months. What map would I add to Phasmo? So, I've already had my wish with that. I already used one of my wishes. Before, when people used to say, I think we have this exclamation mark map. Oh, we had something. I think I turned that off maybe. But before, when people would ask me, I would always say I wanna. Yeah, I think we deleted it because it didn't matter anymore. I would always say a campsite map, and I said that so much that eventually CJ came in chat and he asked me the same question. And then I told him I would like to see a campsite map, and then I explained to him why I think that would be so cool, and then he was like, hold my beer, I'm gonna do just that. And then he added a campsite map, so I already got my wish, so I guess I'm done now. I could do another one. I could wish another map. Maybe it'll come to fruition as well, but I feel like that would be a little greedy. I feel like I already got my thing. So I'm the one to blame? Yes. I really think the campsite is great for variety in Phasmo. This is very good. Okay, I already know it's in that room, obviously. Need another lighter. Did I just dupe those pills? No. I just threw them on the ground. Yeah, the visuals definitely are, like, the reason why. Because, like, an outside map is such a different atmosphere. Here you go. Blew out one candle. I should have really grabbed the crucifix. Exiled Valkyrie, thank you for the 9 months. Would love a grocery store. Like some kind of different location. Because I think the campsite map in Booman, which I don't know if you know Booman, but the campsite map there actually gives me personally more nostalgia than the campsite map from Phasmo. I really like in Booman that like cafeteria area where it's just like huge tables with like many people can sit there, and like this huge public kitchen where you can like obviously see that many people are working in this kitchen washing the dishes and doing stuff like that. But it would be a little too big for Phasmo. But I still absolutely love the campsite map. Can you give us a sign? I'm gonna drop this over here. Morgue map, like the asylum. I don't know why people are like, we want a hospital map. Isn't that kind of what the asylum is, but just creepier? Like it's kind of a hospital map, right? Hotel, like the Shining kind of map. The Shining map. Oh, is he behind me? I'm gonna die. Sorry, my nose stitching. It could be. It used the crucifix? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Check my sanity. What about a mansion? I mean, wasn't that originally on the plan? Wasn't there originally a sewer map on like a road map at some point? Okay, so it is. It's just a normal hunt again. I guess it's not a mare. I mean, no, it's not a mare because the lights are on when it used a crucifix, right? So it's not a mare. So we know it's not a mare. Probably not a myling because it sounded pretty freaking loud. It's unreal because it used a crucifix underneath the candle, so it's a Banshee, Yurei, or Goryo. It's probably a Goryo. And we're actually going to figure that out because it never roamed. Because it isn't roaming. Interesting. Gonna use the new thing. It's gonna suck though. Take a photo of that. 3 again. Yeah, we're definitely being pushed to our limits here. Oh my, oh, took a photo. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna put this back here because I really would not like to be hunted. Okay, this is a disaster, potentially. Can you give us a sign? Can you talk to me? Are you a Banshee? I need you to whisper. Abandoned theater. The castle map. Like the barony map in Ghost _. I don't know, an Evo reality. Let's go, dude. Woo! That is the Banshee scream. Wow. Oh, God. Help. So, yeah, if you've never heard that before, there you go. That was the Banshee scream. I absolutely love it. And that's how you can figure out a Banshee or the Mimic, which I recently got my very first Mimic to the Obake scream. Or the Obake scream? The Banshee scream. So keep that in mind. But that obviously is a my brain's not working. That obviously is a Banshee, which, very cool to find it out that way. Now, that is surprising, though. It's genuinely surprising that it's a Banshee because it never left the ghost room, and I was downstairs a lot, and Banshees will have an ability to roam to your location. So we could have expected to see the Banshee already. We also got all of the objectives, so that's nice. And I got the bone, too. So awesome. Let's get the hell out of here. We didn't take all the photos. But we took a lot of photos, and we got the ghost photos, so this is gonna be a really good indication of how much money you could earn if they make this an official game mode. Let's see it. How much money we're getting. We need to not to skip here because we want to see it before they edit. Did I fill it in? I hope I filled it in. I was into the Mimic though because I didn't see orbs. Okay, so here we go. So boo boo. Bone, and then we get an investigation bonus of 25, and then with this bonus it's 400, so almost 500 bucks would be like, it's a pretty reasonable payout for no evidence. Like, it's so much harder on average than a normal run. Yes, there are ghosts that you could figure out fast, but that was an 18-minute run, and I worked my ass off the whole 18 minutes. Like, I actually figured out a lot of stuff that whole 18 minutes long. So I think that is a pretty fair payout. They could round it down to 7, and I would still be happy. Or even 6, as I said. That would also be okay. Just higher than Nightmare Mode. And just at least, like, make it higher than Nightmare Mode, and don't make it worse than Nightmare Mode. Because this is significantly worse than Nightmare Mode, even though it is much harder. So yeah, I would love to see them add a curated difficulty system, and then they could also expand that into when you do it a lot, you do 100 of these runs, you get like a special badge for that. Like they could do achievement badges, stuff like that. That would be really cool. So yeah, let me know what you think, and let me know what other difficulties they think you think they should add, like a no sanity or something else. Let me know. Chat seemed to be talking about maps. If you have a map idea that you think would be amazing, let me know. Maybe I'm always open for new map ideas. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you liked the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to join the lovely gamers here in chat, you can join us over at twitch.tv/insim. And if you want to watch more of me on YouTube, you can click this video over here. It is handpicked for you by the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you around. Bye, guys. Have a good one.